Okay. All right. We're live. Going over Dice's incredible inability to make a correct decision. So this should be pretty fun. Hey, you shut up. Thanks for the 59 months. My goat. Thank you. What's up, Nevicon? What's up, Apollo? What's up, Alir? What's up, you and me? What's up, Glade? What's up, Ned? What are we cooked? Nah, this actually doesn't matter that much. The Battlefield community is just delusional, and they focus on they don't realize that ultimately this doesn't really matter that much, but because it matters so much to them, DICE should have listened to them. Because I've said this a million times, the drama over this isn't worth it. But we're going to talk about it in detail. We're just going to wait. We're going to wait until people get in here. Hello, everyone. The most hilarious part of the blog is how they just say players have been complaining that Recon is too weak. Fuck Recon. Okay, so Battlefield Labs Community Update, the class system part 2. Community Update outlines the current status of the class system in Battlefield Labs, featuring insights from early player experiences. Some systems aren't yet available in Battlefield Labs, but everything discussed here is crucial for defining class identities and achieving our goal of creating the best class system in Battlefield's history. We've seen the suggestions to revert to previous systems and or closed weapons. We are keeping these in mind in our discussions, and we aim to connect new and veteran players to the Battlefield experience, fostering teamwork and creating universal understanding of our systems for the future. We've collected extensive player feedback and data to improve the next Battlefield, particularly around classes. Some improvements happen quickly through Battlefield Labs testing, with balancing done via server-side commands. Other changes require new tools or client-side updates that take longer. So basically, these two paragraphs said, we hear you. We are taking your suggestions and putting them directly into a paper shredder. That's basically what this means. It's not shocking or surprising whatsoever. Yeah, this is such a complicated thing because it's one of those things where if you're a good Battlefield player and you truly understand the game, it really doesn't matter that much to you because you realize like how little this truly impacts the gameplay. But it's also one of those things where the larger community is never going to shut the fuck up about this. Ever. So because what they do with the class system doesn't really matter truly, they should just listen to the community and lock the weapons. Just to shut them up. That's really what they should do. So, okay, recap on the class system. As indicated in part 1 of this, our current focus for classes is to have players recognize and intuitively feel the unique identity that each class brings to their squad on the battlefield, to have the interconnected systems and fundamentals of each class shape their role while granting the freedom to customize how to execute that role. Then, of course, they show this class system, customizable aspects of the classes and class-defining aspects of the classes. Basically, the Battlefield community wants weapons to play a class-defining role. That is the core of why people are complaining. Okay? The class system is defined by 2 main components, customizable and class-defining. Customizable components empower players to explore and push the boundaries of their roles. Basically, you can customize your fucking class. Pick your training path. Training is designed to amplify the unique strengths of each class, ensuring your role on the field is both impactful and strategic. Each class offers 2 distinct training paths you can choose from when customizing your loadouts. They provide flat stat bonuses and benefits that enhance your performance in teamwork scenarios and objectives across various modes. Training paths are structured into 3 levels. Level 0, passive benefit available upon immediate selection of training path. Level 1 and 2, enhanced benefit aimed at improving your selected role, only earnable through team play progression and score XP. Level 3 is a one-time use ability that you manually activate and either benefits yourself, your team, or your situation in the match. In Recon's case, this is for the level 3 ability. It's the ability to call in a damageable UAV to a marked position for passive spotting. On top of 3D spotting, on top of tugs, on top of Recon auto spotting, on top, dude. Upon activation, you'll need to continue working with your team to make sufficient progress to use it again. As you engage in teamwork or tackle mode-specific objectives, you will passively gain bonuses at each level along your chosen path. Triggering your level 3 ability resets you back to level 2 to re-earn your level 3 ability. Additionally, training path progression is reset at the beginning of each round. Though, through Battlefield Labs, we are validating the progression rate, impact, and balance of each path, allowing us to adjust their relative usefulness and power to perform the desired role. So this is Recon training. So you have two things you can choose between, Sniper or Pathfinder. Level 0, improved auto spot speed, range, and duration. Auto spot? Do we need auto spotting? And why, I don't know. Do we really need, sniper auto spotting in general? No. We don't. We really don't. Spotting should not be, automatic for Recon. Level 1, sniper hits highlight enemies and prevent healing. Dude. Cancer is the word that comes to mind. Really, horrible. Horrible idea. So some stupid shitter body shots you with a sniper rifle and you're, I guess, highlighted, which is either wall hacks or you're on the minimap, and it prevents healing. This is anti-fun. All right? This is anti-fun. That's what it is. Absolutely nothing about this adds any sort of enjoyment, any sort of satisfaction to the gameplay for either party. This is just complete AIDS. Horrible idea. Then finally, the last level, sniper headshots are unrevivable. So the Recon class is fucking insanely busted. Then they have the Pathfinder training thing. And by the way, we've known a lot of these in leaks, right? But this is, I think, the first time they've actually officially confirmed this sort of thing. Pathfinder, quieter takedowns, crouch, and prone movement. Undetected by equipment except when sprinting. Enemies you damage are spotted for your team. This is horrible compared to this tree. I would never in my life play Pathfinder over Sniper. Never. Why would you ever play this? You fucking anti-heal. You wall hack spot enemies. You auto spot. You have longer duration and range. If you headshot someone, even by accident, they can't be revived. And you still get the UAV. Like, holy shit. Recon specializes in long-range shooting, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Your training path design. Let's see, anything important here? Up close and personal. Okay, although the training system, only 2 play sessions. Okay. All roads lead to class identity. Class-defining signature weapon. Each class has a signature weapon that is intrinsically connected to their class identity, with the role of each class taken into close consideration, as covered in Part 1 of the series. While each weapon can pack a punch when used in the right combat situations and be a valuable addition to your loadout, choosing to use the proficient weapon category for each class will provide you with tailored passive benefits for your role. Assaults and assault rifles. Assault is the ultimate infantry fighter, responsible for leading the charge and responding to situations as and when they arise. Using an assault rifle with this class will result in faster transitions from sprint to shoot and switching between assault rifles and other weapons. Engineer and submachine guns. Engineers are positioned for destruction and repair at all costs, which means getting up close and dirty. While on the battlefield, you'll benefit from improved hip-fire control when using SMGs. Support and light machine guns. Being used to heavy force situations and being in the midst of chaos, support are experienced with heavy gear, and as they lay down fire with light machine guns, they will not suffer from sprint speed penalties like other classes would if they were to use the same weapon. Recon and sniper rifles. Scope sway will be decreased, and the ability to stabilize your aim by holding your breath improves with the use of a sniper rifle. Being highly proficient with sniper rifles will allow Recon to be faster at rechambering between shots. Holy fuck. Brother. Jesus. So you use a sniper rifle in Recon and you literally just get faster rate of fire. Class defining signature trait. With signature traits, we aim to create a set of unique bonuses that increase the efficiency of your overall role as that class. Assault enhanced mobility. We're currently looking at providing this class with reduced fall damage and no movement speed penalty that results from a fall. Based, honestly. Based. Combined with the other class-defining elements such as training, it aims to place an emphasis on assault being the tip of the spear class and utilizes mobility as its key strength. Engineer, explosive damage resistance. While assault is all about leading the charge in infantry combat, the engineer is the only class capable of repairing and dealing significant damage to vehicles. You're in highly explosive situations here, and we're theming this trait around that. We're currently providing a reduction to damage from explosions as the signature traits, and we'll be assessing within Battlefield Labs if that difference is felt between the different classes and what the right level of balance should be for a passive resistance increase. Support. Faster revive. Support is designed to be every squad's essential choice for defense and sustained combat. Our focus for this class was to enhance the importance of reviving, protecting, and supplying teammates, enabling them to rejoin the fight quickly. Currently, the signature trait for support allows faster reviving when stationary. We're using the time with our community in Battlefield Labs to monitor your feedback on the support class and the evolving expectations of support's role, and identifying the best aspects of this role to elevate further. Recon aim spotting. We currently have Recon's signature trait as the ability to spot enemies while aiming down sights automatically. It's just so fucking wishy-washy, baby-ass, goo-goo gaga, fucking diapered game design. It really, like, do we really need auto spot? It's just so boring, you know? Like, how hard is it to aim down sights and then hit Q? How hard is it to do that? It doesn't need to be automatic. Baby-ass game design for dads that don't know how to play video games. Class-defining signature gadget. Class definition is central to our... By the way, before I read this, gadgets define the classes more than weapons ever had. have before. Gadgets have always been the most class-defining aspect of Battlefield class design. It's literally not even up for debate. So I do think the Battlefield community is overreacting to universal weapons. 100%. The gadgets have always defined the classes. Like, just as a very obvious example, when you see an engineer, you don't go, oh my god, he has a submachine gun. You go, oh my god, he might have a fucking rocket launcher. Like, when you're in a vehicle, you don't kill the engineers because they might have SMGs. You kill the engineers because they have AT and AA. So, anyway, class definition is central to our future gadget lineup, ensuring each class features unique gadgets with zero overlap in usage. This approach highlights and reinforces the distinct role of each class, offering gadgets that either enhance your own effectiveness or support your squad. Assault. Adrenaline Injector. We're equipping the Assault class with an Adrenaline Injector that grants resistance to flash and stun effects, enhances sprint speed, reduces explosive damage, and amplifies the enemy footsteps for a brief period. What the fuck? Is this their, Hold on. Battlefield Labs has already gathered substantial feedback on the Adrenaline Injector, which we're already taking on board for the future to ensure its balance across all classes. For more details, check out the learnings from the labs section. Okay, so that'll come on, I guess. So this used to be the med pen, right? This used to be the med pen. Now it gives you resistance to flashes, stuns, enhances sprint speed, reduces explosive damage, and amplifies footsteps. But I think before it just healed you, right? Just healed you, right? Engineer repair tool, okay. Supply bag for support, motion sensor for Recon. This should not be a motion sensor. Recon needs a different class gadget. Giving every fucking Recon guaranteed access to a Tugs is a horrible decision. It is a horrible fucking decision. You do not want every single Recon in the game to have access to a Tugs. They will be everywhere. It is a horrible decision. You need to give them something else. And the problem with Recon is their gadgets are all incredibly strong. So making a decision as to what gadget you're going to give them as their class guaranteed gadget is actually very difficult. Because what do you give them? Guaranteed access to a laser designator? That's not a weak gadget. That's insanely strong. Guaranteed class access to a spawn beacon? That's insane. You can't give them access, guaranteed class access to a C5. Motion sensor's not gonna fucking work. Like, it's all these Recon gadgets are just honestly too strong to be guaranteed. I think all of the Recon gadgets are good enough to where I think you have to be forced to choose between them. Okay? So I don't know. Recon is a mess in this game. I think Recon is absolutely fucked. From what I'm reading here, I mean, they body shot you with a sniper. You can't heal and you're revealed. They aim at you and you're spotted. They headshot you. You can't be revived. And they can call in UAVs on top of having a motion sensor as their default gadget. Just insanely strong. But guys, this is what they learned from labs. Here we go. So guys, here we go. Learning from the labs. Thousands of players began experiencing Battlefield Labs in March, and it has already resulted in thousands of feedback submissions and bug reports, allowing us to work on rapid iteration of specific gameplay elements like movement and responsiveness while discussing how to improve upon areas that take longer to implement, like destruction, movement, animation, and more. Excuse me. Battlefield Labs is an ongoing process that has laid the foundation for us to collaborate on player-driven changes. Yeah, okay. Class identity and gameplay. Assault. So this is from Labs, right? This is what DICE is telling us they are hearing from Battlefield Labs, just to make everyone absolutely certain they understand what's going on here. Assault. Players have emphasized Assault has a lone wolf mentality, and just from the first sentence, Battlefield Labs needs to be shut down. Because I know for a fact there are just shitters in there type in lone wolf, no teammate, no teamwork. Oh, I hate these COD lone wolf players. As if you're supposed to be in Discord, fucking coordinating some sort of incredibly complicated tactical plan for moving 15 feet between, from building to a building, right? Like, so from the very first sentence of what Battlefield Labs has apparently provided DICE in terms of feedback, shut it down. Because this player base is just full of shitters that don't understand anything. I'm sorry. Like, it is. The Battlefield player base is completely incompetent. Anyway, players have emphasized the Assault has a lone wolf mentality. I fucking hate that. It's so annoying. And there is a desire to make the class less self-reliant and instead enhance team play capabilities. Didn't they just say Assault is the class that's supposed to be the tip of the spear? It has to have, like, some sort of self-reliance. Because we sure as fuck can't rely on the support players. What are they gonna do? Heal me? Of course not. Of course they're not gonna do that. Key areas for improvement include the weapon sling, particularly its early pre-alpha functionality, which allowed for carrying 2 signature weapons, so basically 2 primary weapons. The adrenaline injector has also received significant feedback and will undergo improvements, including the removal of the health regeneration component, with further changes to be shared at a later date. I do not agree with them removing the health regeneration aspect of the med pen. I think Battlefield players are incompetent. I know they are, actually. Let me not say think. I know for a fact, based off of 10,000 plus hours of the highest level of Battlefield gameplay possible, you cannot rely on your team for anything. Forcing you as a player to rely on your team is always a horrible decision when it comes to Battlefield. Where's the proof of this? Battlefield 5. BF5 with attrition. Guys, did you have fun sitting there after you use your med pack, after you got shot, you're 30 HP, you can't heal above 30 HP, and there's some medic right next to you, and you need them to heal you so you can get back to 100 health, and you're staring at them, you're hitting the fucking notifications, you need them to heal you, and you can't move because you're fucking pinned down, you can't go to that crate over there. Was it fun relying on that absolute single-celled organism for your own survival in the game? The answer is no. It was never fun. So emphasizing reliance to a certain degree on your team in Battlefield is never a good idea. It's just never a good idea. It never works. And the most important thing to understand about this, and let me fucking full screen for this. You cannot force team play to happen. You cannot make the players play how you want them to play. You just, it's any action that tries to force that is utterly futile. Ultimately, players are going to do whatever the players are going to want to do. You can't change it. It's a completely futile action, a completely futile hope that, oh, if we design the game a certain way, it'll incentivize this. Battlefield players don't even know where the fucking flags are half the time, man. You think they're gonna have... You think they're gonna be able to play a key defining role in, like, the gameplay of the game consistently? Of course not. Fucking course not. So this is, I disagree with this. I think if people were complaining about Assault having too much self-reliance or too much self-sufficiency, all they really needed to do is maybe touch the adrenaline injector's cooldown, maybe slow down the rate at which the adrenaline injector actually heals you. Removing the ability for the adrenaline injector to actually heal you is just going to make the game feel worse. That's all it's going to do. That's it. Engineer. The engineer remains in a good place, but we're exploring ways to further enhance its interaction for vehicle play. Players were able to equip dual rocket/missile launchers within early play sessions, and while that may have enhanced the interaction between this role and destruction capabilities, it provided too much power in a single loadout, and we will be limiting this so you can only choose one at a time. The fact that they even thought that it was a good idea to test dual missile launchers is reason enough to believe this game is fucked. It really is. Because if you remember, in Battlefield 2042, Liss, who has a class gadget, TV missile, cannot equip a recoilless rifle. So they've already restricted that ability in a previous game. And they decided to test it in labs. Seems like a waste of time to me. I don't know, it's just... support. Support is frequently played due to its abilities to revive teammates, supply ammo, and health. No, support is frequently played because it's annoying to rely on shitters, so I can heal myself. That's why support's played. With a side of me helping the team. But really the best way to help the team is to kill the enemies. Truth nuke. We're focusing on subtle enhancement rather than significant changes with this class. Feedback indicates that there is an abundance of supply crates taking place, and this can often cause a detrimental effect on combat and create stalemate situations due to excessive healing and ammo. We're investigating adjustments such as the crate's duration, how much it can resupply, and more to ensure we strike a good balance for impact. Okay, blah, 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 blah. Play sessions. Recon. Play sessions and feedback have highlighted room for improvement with Recon. Really? And we agree, more work needs to be done to enhance its role in the battlefield. One aspect that we continue to assess feedback around is how we want to encourage specific training path playstyles for this class, strengthening disinformation and sabotage aspects of their role, and need to balance spotting capabilities. Well, they're very clearly not worried about spotting being overpowered, considering they're giving Recon auto spot, UAVs, their class gadget is a tugs. If they body shot you with a bolt action, you're revealed, which is likely wall hacks. On top, okay, so the double whammy is they aim at you, you're spotted, then they hit you, and you're wall hacked. That's the double whammy with Recon. And then the piece de resistance is, let's say you get accidentally headshotted by some fucking 0-15 console player with a bolt action. You can't be revived anymore. So, yeah, Recon is overtuned as fuck. They should not have these abilities. It's just a mess. General changes. While the list above is not exhaustive, we continue to enhance various aspects throughout the development process with gradual changes within Battlefield Labs and beyond, guided by player feedback. Well, clearly not, because didn't class lock the weapons, which we'll talk about after this. For example, earlier pre-alpha play sessions received a large response against ballistic armor, and this feature was no longer included in our multiplayer modes. Additionally, improvements are ongoing with movement and animation, oh god, as well as vehicle handling for ground vehicles and aircraft control. Our content is currently in alpha development. Okay, so they officially state our content is in alpha development. And some features may take longer to implement than others depending on their complexity. However, we remain committed to keeping you informed through our community channels and Battlefield Labs as we work together. Okay, so here's the thing. The Battlefield community was extremely vocal when they found out Battlefield 6 is going in a universal weapon direction, much like Battlefield 2042. This is very complex, and there's a lot of little points to cover, but they're all equally important. The direction BF6 is taking is they are trying to define the roles of classes via means other than weapons. But the Battlefield community has been very clear that they want weapons to play a class-defining role. which means you have to restrict the weapons to classes. Does it actually matter? No. If we're talking strictly, does it matter for gameplay? Not much. However, does it matter for the reception of Battlefield 6? 100%. And that is why I have been adamant that while I personally don't care what direction they take, they absolutely must listen to the Battlefield community on this particular subject, because it will affect the reputation of the game before it even releases, the conversation around the game, and it will generally create a negative connotation for the game before the game even fucking launches, okay? And the class system, in my opinion, simply isn't important enough to cause drama. Just listen to the Battlefield community, because make no mistake, and I tweeted this yesterday, what Battlefield does with the feedback when it comes to the class system will be seen from the community's perspective as DICE's first chance to listen to the community, to basically prove to the community that Battlefield Labs is worth a shit, to prove to the community that this time it might be different, to prove to the community that their feedback is not going in one ear and out the other. Now, as a result of them doubling down, the larger community, Reddit, Twitter, the people that don't play Battlefield but want class-locked weapons, right, and they're keeping an eye on the game from afar, they see them doubling down, and that tells them, same old, I don't care. That's why this is so important. It's deeper than the surface level arguments people are fucking happening where, the SMGs need to be on engineer. It's so much fucking deeper than that, dude. Like, they just need to fucking stop getting in their own way. It's so annoying. Just fucking stop being irritating, DICE, and just lock in. Just like lock in, drop your fucking ego, drop whatever's preventing you from doing this. And I'll tell you a big thing. I think the reason it's very obvious EA has massive plans to make a fuckload of money with this game through any means necessary. And one of the ways they're going to do that is by selling skins. So I truly think the real reason why they're not locking weapons to classes is if you have a universal weapon system, when you buy a skin, you can use that skin on any class. Which I suppose in their mind incentivizes buying skins more. So what people don't understand is that if weapons are class locked, and let's say ARs are OP, everyone will play Assault. It was already the case with the M16A3 and BF3, but they have short memory. With unlocked weapons, everyone will play their favorite class with their favorite weapon. You have more diversity with unlocked weapons. Dude, the real truth, Nuke, is this doesn't fucking matter. The real truth, Nuke, is it never mattered. You can't, once again, you cannot make players play the way you want them to play. People are going to do whatever the fuck they want. Like, in every single Battlefield game I have ever played, I am always playing the best class with the most farm weapons. Whether it be BF1 or 2042, which are completely different in terms of class approach. Completely different. So, I don't know. I don't think having it either way really affects what people do. I think people are going to use the best shit regardless. I really think people are going to do whatever they want to regardless. Thank you so much for the resubs, guys. Hey, you shut up. Killvitus, Skeezy, Only HFA, and Vens. Thank you so much for gifting a sub, man. Really appreciate you guys. Thank you. My headphones are Beyerdynamic DT 1990 Pros. Why even have classes then? Gadgets are part of the classes. Guys, once again, weapons never defined classes more than gadgets. Okay? Weapons being class locked is additional definition. Do we understand that? This is not a debate. Like, I'm not asking you to debate me. That's literally fact. Right? Do you guys understand that? Pick your own gadgets then? What? Wait, are you arguing for class-locked weapons, universal gadgets? Is that what you're saying? Because that would actually be destroying the class system. That would be destroying the class system. Universal weapons doesn't destroy the class system. Universal gadgets would be destroying the class system. So I'm just trying to understand what you're actually getting at. I feel like open weapon classes will affect new players in the long run. I think it's a good thing. Well, the thing that I can understand with open weapons, and this is from my personal experience as well. Let's say there's a tank that needs to be destroyed, but a certain player doesn't want to play engineer to destroy that tank because they don't like the primary weapons they can choose on engineer. So what a universal weapon system allows you to do is it allows you to use your favorite weapon on the class of your choice. And that may incentivize actually better teamwork. I'm trying to understand your take on the class system. Okay, well, if you want, here's what I would do in BF6. And I made a full video on this. The Battlefield community is very obviously screaming at the top of their lungs. I'm talking about the larger community, right? I'm talking about everywhere on social media, everywhere, right? Very clearly that there's a vocal majority that wants class-locked weapons, which means weapons play a defining role in the classes. Whether or not you agree with that, whether or not it actually makes any sense, it actually doesn't fucking matter. Because it's all about, in my mind, just satisfying the Battlefield community and shutting them up when it comes to this particular subject. I think it would be very simple to class lock weapons in a very unique way, right? That would define the classes further, and it would satisfy everyone's complaints. What did I say in my video? I said something along the lines of Assault has assault rifles and shotguns. Engineers have... Oh, I forgot off the top of my head. Recon had sniper rifles and DMRs. Assault had shotguns and assault rifles. Support had light machine guns and battle rifles. And Engineer had carbines and submachine guns. And of course, carbines would be balanced to be very slightly, probably one BTK, TTK worse than assault rifles. And of course, SMGs make sense on Engineer because you're jumping out repairing, you're in CQC. That's been a traditional battlefield design standpoint for a while. Assault has always had assault rifles, and of course, they're up in your face, so give them shotguns. Recons are always mid-long range, DMRs and sniper rifles, and of course, support playing the support role, kind of the second line of defense behind assault. So you give them weapons that are slightly, perhaps slower in some regards, such as sprint to fire time, like light machine guns, and battle rifles, which is sort of like an offshoot of assault rifles. They're the heavier hitting, slower fire rate rifles, like the Scar H, for example, or maybe like a G3. That is how I would go about fixing, quote-unquote, the class system in BF6. And I'm not saying that would prevent people from only playing Assault with the best weapon. I'm not saying that would prevent people from doing certain playstyles. It won't. It obviously won't. As we can see from Battlefield 1 and other Battlefield games with weapons locked to classes, some people are simply only going to play one class, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. So it's futile and pointless to try to go against that grain. Like, you can't make players do what you want them to do. You can't. So, yeah, there it is. Okay. I prefer BF3 route and make SMGs universal. Yeah, I wouldn't personally give a fuck. I mean, you know, like, I wouldn't personally care if they did that. But I need you guys to understand the one of the main points. All right, one of the main points that I'm making. DICE doubling down with, or seemingly doubling down with the direction they're going with BF6's classes. This will be seen as sort of the first strike for BF6 when it comes to DICE listening to the community. You might not see it that way. I'm saying the larger community, right, on Reddit, in YouTube comments, like on Twitter, right, the normies, which outnumber you and I 2,000 to 1. They will see that as a failure to listen. And that's why it's important, okay? Because in this case, in this particular instance, avoiding drama is actually the correct decision. It is. It is actually the correct decision. Because ultimately, the class system doesn't matter that much. Doesn't. It doesn't. It's not important enough to have drama over. It's just not. There it is. Well, as friendly. Hold on, wait. I'd say go BF4 route. Dude, like, I've said it a million times, listen to the community even if it doesn't make any sense on this subject. What do you think about the plus system? Just stupid. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. Ender's join dice. Oh, yeah, let me... Sure thing! See you later, guys. I'm moving to fucking Sweden. See you later, guys. Man, I never thought of it like that, guys. I'm gonna... I'll see you later. I'm fucking joining dice now. It's not that easy, brother. And I also doubt I'd be interested, so... And I also doubt that an opportunity like that would arise in the first place. So the server's full. Front lines is 20v20. Chat. The real ones know 64 players is overrated. 48 players underrated. Works a lot fucking better for a lot of modes. It really does. Truth nuke. Obviously, I'm not saying, you know, get rid of 64 players. Duh, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, you know, for instance, 48 player Rush on Operation Lockers plays way fucking better than 64 player. It's not even remotely close. That player difference is everything. Teams of 24, heavily underrated.
Around 40 meters from my position. Tossing grenade.
Will BF6 only have nameless soldiers, or will it have operators as well? I think it has named people, but guys, you gotta, work on the priorities, please. It doesn't matter. If you're paying attention to, like, your soldier being named, you're not, you're paying it. This is absolute cancer, but this game is fucking absolutely horrible dog shit. It really is just one of the worst experiences I've ever fucking downloaded. Like, between this and Delta Force, I honestly can't even believe that I'm even still alive. Like, this fucking... Oh my god. This game is so fucking dog shit. Jesus. So bad. How does it make sense that I kill a guy and then he comes back just fine, or even worse, they're like half of the team of the same guy? Who gives a fuck? Who cares? Who cares? This is a... Dude, you know what that just told me? You're too bad at the game to have to focus on your gameplay enough. That's what that just said. If you're actually focusing on playing the game, you're not paying attention to these stupid little minute fucking details. It just simply doesn't matter, man. And by the way, they can solve that with cosmetics. So it's a win-win for EA. They can just solve that with cosmetics. They can just give you like nameless soldier cosmetics. Default fucking spec cosmetics. This is a skill issue? Literally. Yes. Like, okay, put it this way. I see 2 Casper players. I kill both of the Casper players, right? I don't sit there and go, no, they have the same, they're the same character. Right, no, you know what I do? I kill them, and I move on with my gameplay. I kill them, and I don't even register that in my brain. I don't kill 2 Falcons and be like, no, they can't have the same person. Can I enjoy the immersion? Once again, this is like a skill issue thing. I'm sorry. Maybe it's not a skill issue. It's just like, you're playing the game for the wrong reasons, man. Immersion is fucking... Immersion doesn't matter. Immersion happens naturally, right? Because of how good the game looks and how the weapons sound and blah, blah, blah. Like, once again, it should absolutely never, not once in a million years, be a main focus. Ever. It really doesn't matter. This game is fucking dog shit, actually, though. Holy fuck! Oh my god, I'm actually so over it. I'm so fucking tired of playing this game. It is insane, dude. Oh my god. So fucking dog shit. Nothing about the game where the hit reg doesn't work, the fucking aiming doesn't work, the movement feels like shit, the map design is horrible. Like, oh my god. It's so fucking bad, bro. It's seriously so bad.
Ready for orders.
What stops the average player from becoming a top 5% or even 1%? Being dog shit. I don't know. Awareness, positioning, timing, aiming. Combining that all into one. And the speed at which they're doing it. So a lot of players, you know, they might have good aim, but their brain doesn't work, so they can't aim and position and reposition and look at their minimap. They can't combine all the actions all at once. They have a really hard time, like, I don't know, multitasking or maybe forming priorities. That holds a ton of people back. It's probably one of the hardest things to do. Like, understand what's important based on tiny little things, but through, like, split-second decision-making. Because 1 second something matters, another second it doesn't matter anymore. I like that cruise missile I have in Delta Force and BF5. Low-key, I want that in BF6. Get the fuck out of my chat. I'm joking, but, like, shut up. No, it... no. No, thank you. I'm good. I'm good off that, bro. I'm good off that. Hey, listen. You know what that means? Some recon shitter sits in the back of the map, flying a drone back, spotting my team for the entirety of the game, kills nobody, and then suddenly he's allowed to call in a missile? I don't fucking think so. I don't think so. We don't reward that type of bullshit here. No. If you want a cruise missile, you should have to actually be good enough at the game to justify the game awarding you with that. Okay? So no. No more cruise missiles. No more team call-ins that wipe my team. Absolutely not. Wow, the mouse input actually doesn't work in this game. Like, holy fuck, it's actually completely broken. Nice, no regged 857 shots on this drone that spots my exact location in real time.
Tango down! Tango down!
Nice.
Hostile mark, around 40 meters from my position.
I love BF1 for how fun is the competition combined with the immersion. BF1 is the most overrated pile of shit Battlefield game ever for one reason. The game has no gameplay. It has absolutely no skill gap. It takes absolutely zero skill. And the only reason that game has immersion is because of the setting and the way they executed it. They can have immersion in the same way in BF6. All it takes is good art direction, good sound design, good like vehicle models, good weapon models, good animation. Basically, the game just looks good and sounds good, and the maps are like look good. You know what I mean? That's all it takes.
70 meters from my position.
But yeah, BF1 remains to this day the most ridiculously overrated pile of shit Battlefield ever released. I mean, it really is. Just BF1 actually did completely unrepairable damage to the Battlefield franchise and its community because it attracted a certain type of player that doesn't care about the gameplay. They just care about the game being pretty and being immersive, right? So they're essentially playing a multiplayer game for how good it looks, which doesn't make any sense. Because why are you doing that? You should just go play single player if you're not going to actually like pay attention to the multiplayer game and like the real purpose for why you're fucking there, which is actually playing the game and trying to kill other players and, you know, all that sort of stuff that makes up Battlefield multiplayer gameplay. Like, you listen to people that love Battlefield 1 talk, all they talk about is, I love the headshot sound. Oh, the headshot sound sounds so good. Or, oh my god, look. Oh, I just love the way Amiens looks. Like, oh. They always talk about the look, right? The look, the way something appears or the way something sounds. They never actually talk about the fucking gameplay, which is the most important part of the game, by the way, right? Like, I'm sorry, but the way a game looks, sounds, all that stuff should account for roughly 10% of your opinion of the game. The rest should be purely like gameplay / mechanics related, because that's what really matters. If I want to sweat, I'm gonna go play CS because Battlefield and COD aren't competitive games. What? What the fuck? Bro. Oh my god, like, it's not a... Oh my god, you're just so fucking retarded. Like, dude, it's not about making the game competitive. It's about making sure the gameplay is good. It's about good design, man. It's about, like... Oh my god. It's about good design. Good gameplay design. Game is good if it's fun. What makes it fun? The gameplay. And if the... I hate you. You're... What is wrong with you? Is this range bait? What? BF1 is fun for people that don't have hands. Listen, I've said this a million times. BF1 is fun if you don't pay attention to the game. Fact. BF1 is a fun game if you literally ignore every single aspect of the gameplay. If you ignore there being absolutely zero movement mechanics, which results in your death 50% of the time. If you ignore getting perma-spotted by Recon. If you ignore getting sweet-spotted and accidentally instantly killed across the map by some drooling Neanderthal that fucking picked up a sniper rifle and doesn't even know he's about to sweet-spot you. If you ignore some of the worst, shallowest vehicle design in the history of Battlefield. If you ignore basically the fact that the game has absolutely no fucking gameplay depth whatsoever, right? If you play Battlefield 1 and you walk around the game like this and you go, like, if you do this, you'll be like, holy shit, BF1 is awesome. But if you actually try to play the game, and by the way, just for context, I have like a 6.7 KD in BF1. Excuse me for one moment. I have like a 6.7 KD in BF1 with like 4.5 kills per minute on infantry on average. So this is coming from somebody that is actually better than all of you at the game. No offense. Like, I'm not trying to say, like, hey, I'm just stating like a statistical fact you can look up on the internet. So this is coming from a perspective of a player that understands BF1 at a very high level. And I'm telling you, there's nothing to the game. I don't know. Why are we talking about BF1?
Toe to the line, people.
There's so many suckers in this chat, but many people are just hating on the game because you're saying it. Well, dude, listen, there probably are, but I'm not interacting with those people, right? Like, I can't really control that. There's always gonna be people that bandwagon. So if you're trying to have a real conversation, by all means, but yeah, I mean, I can't really prevent like bandwagoning to a certain extent. Like, the people that are here are my community. So, yeah, I mean, of course they agree with me. Of course. Late joins, 7 minutes left, center flag, frontlines game?
Marking threat, 200 meters. Tango spotted.
BF1 was unique because of its World War I setting. Yeah, of course.
Marking danger, 170 meters.
Of course, that was a huge attraction to the game.
Back of bag.
It brought in the history buff types, which are hyper casuals. Okay, and then I'm just saying, like, it is what it is.
Danger here, northwest. Marking danger. Never mind. Actually cancel that. Hostile on the map. 90 meters from my position.
Please stop.
Enemy spotted. Scratch that. Marking danger.
I'm gonna freak out if I don't hit this. Excuse me, please stop. Please stop, thank you.
Multiple hostiles.
What the actual fuck is going on? Did you revive him?
Angle mark. Enemy soldier there.
I'll come up too, guys. Is that a person?
Enemy soldier mark.
Bro had a Look. Bro had a flashlight on his gun. Can you speak languages other than English? No. I mean, I can understand a very surface level of like German because I took it in high school. So I can understand, like, I'm talking like extremely basic phrases, you know? And like common, I can like kind of decipher what a word means if I understand the context. But yeah, other than that, no. What's going on in Miami, bro? Your imitation of French is good. Well, you want to know why? I can like kind of sometimes pronounce French words okay. I listen to a lot of like fragrance videos, and then like a lot of the people that obviously wear like perfume and everything are French, and they're like, oh, this is Cartier, la poudre. I'm like, okay, cool. So I hear them pronounce things enough to where I can like download how a certain word might sound.
Grenade out. Take cover.
What's your favorite COD? Probably Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, the original on console. Modern Warfare 3 was actually better than Modern Warfare 2. Hot take. Hot take. Maybe not a hot take. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 forever kind of goated, in my opinion. That game was really fucking good. That game was so fun on console, like holy fuck. Dude, I remember my loadout in this game to this day. CM901 Stalker perk. Even when I was a console shitter, I understood strafing quickly is actually important. Everyone was like, bro, Stalker perk is horrible. I'm like, what are you talking about? I can peek corners way faster than you. When I was like, I don't know. I don't even know how old I was when I was playing that game. Like early teens, probably. Or like, you know. Base CM901 enjoyer. Apparently that gun was the worst AR in the game. And I swore up and down it felt good. But yeah, TTK wise, that gun was apparently horrible. Shout out to the Modern Warfare 2 suppressed iron sight scar though. That shit absolutely bussin', dude. That shit hit hard. Also, shout out to the Modern Warfare 2 stopping power RPD. Holy fuck, dude. The stopping power RPD was brutal. You ever play Bad Company? I never play... Okay, I played strangely enough, I played Battlefield Bad Company 2's campaign, but this was way after the game released, like way past the game's multiplayer heyday. So, yeah. I did not play Bad Company 2 when it was the current Battlefield game that was out. Excuse me. Guys, what are we doing over here? Like, what are we doing in the? We're just okay. So one's here, one's here, one's here. Like, what are you? What? And guys, I God, this gets into voting. This gets into like politics, right? That dude. Am I supposed to accept that their feedback is equal to mine? No, really, like, am I supposed to accept that those players' feedback, right, if they give feedback, is equal to my feedback? It's... DICE don't want pro players' feedback. They want majority, not minority. But the majority are like, what's the clip? Hold on, I'll find the clip.
Because democracy basically means government by the people, of the people, for the people. But the people are retarded.
Is what it is. You know, like, I don't know. Varun, thanks for the Twitch Prime. Why it took him 1 hour, by the way. Huh?
New plan. Grenade out. Around 40 meters from my position. Tango.
Opinion on chain link? I thought that game mode was pretty based.
Grenade out. Heading out.
I think why Chainlink was such a good game mode, in my opinion at least, I'm not sure what everyone else thinks about Chainlink, but I think Chainlink provided the average player with a more easily understandable goal, which in my opinion allowed for better flow of the game mode, right? And ultimately, I just think it played way better than a lot of modes they put in the game. So, but you know, I mean, keep in mind that's based off of, you know, me playing Chainlink in BF4 like fucking 8 years ago or like 10 years ago. Wait a minute, there's literally a guy right here.
Ha! Got one. Danger zone. West.
That's a lot of people. Yeah, they don't know about the PP2000. They don't understand this technology yet.
Throwing grenade. I'm on it. Danger on the map. West.
Why doesn't people think that 2042 failed? Because of having open weapons. I mean, listen. Do I need to play the clip again? Like, does the wizard need to, like, express his teachings once again, or... I think 2042 having open weapons was a contributing factor to it not succeeding, in the sense that it added on to the things that people felt went against quote-unquote classic Battlefield. Okay. Now, was it a main reason why the game failed? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Scarlett Baronox has arrived, yes. Baronox, could you please provide us with a couple reasons why Battlefield 2042 failed, please? I'm gonna need that in short essay format! Bushy YouTube channel talks shit against you in his latest video. Who cares? Because here's the thing. Nobody fucking knows who that is. But he knows who I am. So, that's the end of that.
Over there. Outgoing. Tango down.
Oh, a Delta Force. A Delta Force YouTuber? Oh no. Why does the Desert Eagle not hit shots? Varun, thanks for the Prime, by the way. Exactly, Baranox. Do you think that Support Collins, Smoke Barrage, etc. could make a return to BF6? I don't know. I mean, that would mean the Collins system is returning, right? So
Reloading now. Enemy soldier marked.
you mess with EQ settings? No.
Tango spot. Near my.
You put a wow. What kind of is that? Wow. Weird. Because that would have killed him too, but do you have a wife? What the hopefully someday, bro.
Grenade out.
Yeah, exactly. Does it actually have 125 views? Baranox? Please tell me it has. Please, 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 please.
Someone. Get over here and help me.
Yes. Yeah, dude, I don't care. No. Life goes on. Do you know how many fucking people complain about me on a daily basis in Discords and Reddit and on Twitter? Like, you guys don't understand. You guys don't understand how deep it goes and how long it's been going on. Every day, probably, for, well, probably since I started gaining a significant amount of, like, subs on YouTube. But even before that. So yeah, I've been there, done that, bro. So, okay. So I knifed him. The game said, well, actually, Enders, you didn't knife him. We're gonna teleport him behind you. And he's gonna kill you now. Cool. Good.
Grenade thrown.
That's fantastic. Thank you for that.
New plan.
Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god. Nope! Stop, stop, stop. Bizarre ride. This is great. You know what? Hold on. Actually, wait. The key is to not play the game. That's really what you have to do here. So.
Hold on, reloading. Separate the figures. Hostile neutralized.
Weird, like, 15 no-rags to the sweat's chest, and I almost die via fake game. And I dead slide. Oh, this game doesn't. Go. Oh.
Friendly needs help. Exit distance mark.
Fucking pussies.
Meters away from me. Northwest. Exit distance mark. Landlord. Infantry mark. Taking exit range.
Excuse me.
Cover me.
Don't kill that guy, cause he creates a fucking wall out of new matter introduced to the earth within a tenth of a second, then die 95 feet around a fucking wall because of console PC desync. Like, oh my god. Absolute fucking cancer, dude. This game is so, like, you just have to carry so fucking hard in these games because these people are fucking useless. It's just so brutal to deal with in this game, dude.
Engine! Hostile neutralized! Target spotted! What? Hostile spotted! Grenade!
Unfortunate. Four and 10, 0 and 4, 8 and 11, 7 and 13, 8 and 15. Like, stop playing video games, man. What's up, Scarm? What's your opinion on universal weapons? Dude, I just talked about it for like an hour and a half. subscribe to my YouTube channel, !YouTube. Video will be out tomorrow. Top plays on Sunday, by the way. What cheat client are you using? The one your mom emailed me.
Submarines updated. Round launch.
Okay.
Action prime. Now fire.
Oh my god. Out of this cancer fucking dog shit map filled with teammates that are just drooling themselves. Enjoy the loss, honestly. Like, without me, that team hard loses. Fuck all of you. Trash. God.
هنعمل ايه؟
Nice, guys, nice. That guy didn't last very long. Unfortunate. Late join defense, last sector, final point. Ooh.
50 meters from my position. Marking enemy soldier. Hostile fire team! I do.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Hello.
Could be trouble here. Hold on, reloading.
Whoa, whoa, guys. Whoa, why are they peep? Why are you...
Target eliminated.
Spatial awareness of some of your teammates is maddening. Yeah, you're not even playing the game. You're just like watching it, you know. Dealing with it is a fucking whole other thing, you know. Reaping with a shield, who are these people? That's just the people giving feedback in Battlefield Labs, so. Sure,
Enemy spotted! Ado! Tango down!
Thank you, overpowered Casper drone, for spotting that person that I didn't realize was there.
Enemy soldier! Southeast!
What's up, Black Demon 47? Your name has always made me laugh. I don't know why it's so funny to me. Black Demon 47, dude.
Enemy!
I died to the helicopter. I sentence you to death. Lolbat! Lolbat!
Stay alert here! 50 meters from me! Tango ground troop!
What? How is he on radar here? Look at your mini-maps, guys, alright? Look at your fucking mini-maps. I'm tired of it. Teammates. This game has built-in wall hacks. Like, you just have to know how to use it. Wait, ooh, gimme, 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 gimme. Oh, this is huge, this is huge. Yeah, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's fucking. Okay, you can't curve that much. Oh! Dude, Crashboy with a huge super chat on YouTube. Holy fuck. Thanks so much for the $50. Cool. GG, you all suck. Keep up the good work and make funny moments and meme content. It'll be coming. Thanks so much for the $50 donation for watching the stream, dude. Thank you. Goat. Goat. W crash in the chat. Hey, Anders, I picked up this game on PC during summer sale and was wondering if you'd recommend Conquest or Breakthrough. Play both. Try to play both. Conquest is essentially just non-linear. Well, it's not entirely true. Conquest is more open than Breakthrough. Breakthrough is like linear sector-based, you know? So you play in one area if you're on attack, then if you capture the sector, you move up, and you move up, and you move up. So that is what you do.
They want boots on the ground.
Tomorrow, Kake. YouTube video on the new Battlefield news tomorrow. See, I'm not like... Okay, Ghost and Catwoman have probably already uploaded their videos, but they're in Europe, right? So it's evening for them when the news releases. So they're done with their day, so they get to make the videos before me. That's how this works. Like, I always... Well, not always, but a lot of the time, I get my video out later than them because it's literally a time diff. It's just a time difference, so...
Enemy soldier marked. 70 meters from my position.
The deagle not work, man.
Grenade thrown. Marking a hostile. Down 50 meters from my position.
Just stop, okay?
Tango spotted. Watch out at the marker. 60 meters from my position.
Jesus Christ, the scope feels bad.
I see a hostile fire team. 90 meters away from my position.
What happened to the Arcom? They disabled it to fix a bug, and they haven't added. They have not added it back yet.
Tango on my mark. 250 meters. Let go. Hostile on the map. Hostile. 40 meters from my position. Located a fire team.
Oh God.
Hostile on the map. 90 meters from my position. Enemy.
You just prone. I fucking actually hate each and every single one of these fucking people that play this game. Ugh. You just can't do Delta Force anymore. I mean, yeah, it's... Dude, if you want to buy the game and play it, that's up to you. I mean, it's... Just go into it with different expectations, and it'll probably be a lot easier.
Toes to the line, people.
Oh, BF6 isn't some futuristic shit like 2042? Nah, it's not. We've already seen leaks, bro. It's not like this. More like 3/4
Fight smart and stay alive.
How'd you practice to be good at the game? Just play. I don't practice, dude. Would never practice for this game. I just play, dude. I just stream. I've streamed Battlefield every single day for like 6 years, 6 or 7 years. So every single day I have played Battlefield. You do something for a long time, you're just never gonna like forget how to do something. I don't know. It'll always. You're always putting your nose to the grindstone, I guess. I don't know.
Up we go.
You just learn the game as you go along. You learn the routes and what to do and who to play and
1 year of Embers.
all that.
Tango on my mark. In my area. Red sighted. Grenade out. Tango, northwest.
His name is Nathan.
Marking danger.
Thank you. For 1 year. My goat. Chat, where are the enemies?
Tango.
Fun. Should Battlefield 6 be free to play? The multiplayer? No. This game, such a fucking slog, man. Just people standing in random fucking directions for absolutely no reason whatsoever.
I'm on it. One down. Enemy tech on my marker, east! Grenade outgoing! Hostile down!
Hello?
Marking a hostile, right here! Coming in packed!
BF6 their last chance. 100%.
Northeast!
100%. For a lot of people it is, yeah.
Tango identified!
And for a lot of people, they don't even have a chance left, so.
Hostile soldier!
you guys doing, man? Why are you just sitting there?
New plan.
Oh my god. Get me the fuck off this game. Oh my god, I hate these people so much. I hate these people so much. Like, fuck, dude, these frontline servers are so cringe. That map is disgustingly just Erica Harbor. Any sort of infantry urban map in this game is such an absolute fucking catastrophe. It's not even quantifiable. It really just isn't. They're so poorly designed. They just take a bunch of buildings and they just spam them around the map. They just spam the same fucking building around the map and just put them next to each other. Oh, we'll put 10 here and 5 here and 2 up here and 3 down here. And it's just the worst fucking shit. So bad.
Looks like the wait's over.
Fucking hell. Cool.
Hostile located. 250 meters away. Spotted a hostile. 90 meters from your position. Tango on my mark. Around 70 meters from my position. Hostile troops.
And then there's this absolute abomination of a map.
Hostile soldier. Southeast. Hostile located. East. Infantry on my mark. Spotted an enemy. Gotcha. Tango mark. 60 meters away from my position. Marking a hostile. Hostile ranger in sight. In my area.
Well, this is...
One down. We need to take that objective.
Oh, god damn it. I actually have to go up the zip line.
Down one of them.
Makes this map bad, but don't even get me started. It's an absolute miracle that I'm 20-0 right now, honestly. Like, this fucking gameplay should be hung in the Louvre or something. Like, I don't know.
Tango down. On my position. Hostile soldier.
What maps would you like to be brought back? That would be a hot take. A hot take? I don't know. Some of the Battlefield Hardline maps.
Found one of their vehicles. Okay. Watch out at the marker. 200 meters. Eyes up front.
Bring back Hourglass from this game. Oh yeah, dude. For sure. Hourglass is the GOAT. Everyone knows that.
Tango down! Tango down! Let's get close. Cancel that.
There are 5 people on this floor. Now I've pissed off a couple.
Target down!
Sir, why would you prone? Do you think Al Marj from BF5 is good? I think it's a good map. It's just there's some areas where it just feels a little. It can feel a little open in some areas.
Target down! Hold on! Need ammo!
I mean, it's nothing like this, but oh god.
Threat neutralized!
The AN-94 is really good, by the way. I don't know if anyone's
That's a
noticing
damn
that.
tank! Northeast!
Zeba Tower.
Hostile spotted!
I think that would be fun.
Tango marked! Northeast!
Fiela's really good if no one's in the plane. Like, actually, Fiela's a really... I've had some banger infantry games on that. And also, I flew in the planes, too, in that game.
Tango on my mark! Around
On that
70
map.
meters from my position.
I lost the YouTube chat for some reason, which is weird. 1 second, YouTube chat. I'll restore you to working condition in a second.
From my position.
Dying to this gun has got to feel really bad. You spamming M1? I'm pretty much just spamming M1. I mean, there is a slight rhythm, you know, I'm just going.
Marking multiple enemies. Southeast. Enemy fire team. Southeast. Hostile fire.
Seems like the BF4 version. Yeah.
Located the supplies. Tango.
It's funny how people speak so negatively about you, but you've done more to actually help the community than all of those haters. Well, yeah, I mean, that's why I don't give a fuck about what they say. Like, it's fine. Dude, I'm uploading opinionated content to the internet. There's gonna be a lot of fucking mouths that are spouting off in the comments and Reddit and Twitter and everywhere else, so. Yeah, don't care.
Pretty far.
I just make sure to try to get my point across as best as I can, and if people misinterpret the video, whatever, it's fine.
Tango on my mark.
I feel like a lot of my videos
50
have
meters from your position.
pretty high comprehension rates, but I don't know, people just disagree with some of the opinions. Whether or not that actually makes sense for them to disagree with them is another story.
Marking danger.
Because a lot of the time what will happen, someone will be like, no, Enders, you're wrong. And then, like, list a reason that I disproved in the video. It's like, okay, well, you're just not listening, basically. No way, you just got drop shotted in this game. Your content shows a competitive view of Battlefield? Absolutely not. 100% false. My content shows an informed player's perspective of Battlefield.
Grenade outgoing.
And hey, listen, there aren't many. Alright, I'll say that.
Hostile on the map. 50 meters away from my position.
There aren't many properly
Great work.
informed content creators for Battlefield
I'm on it.
that, like, post consistent content.
Got one.
Ghost is one, Cadwoman's another, Neon's another, probably. Maxic is probably another as well. So what? It's fucking like 5. And then Ace, like, probably Ace as well. Silk. There's no possible way these people are still complaining with these changes, right? You are heavily incentivized to use the class weapon via the trait. And if you want to grief by not doing that, you can. Yeah, I mean, you make a good point. Like, playing Assault, you are heavily incentivized to use an assault rifle while playing Assault. So, you could say that in a way, it kind of does force you to use certain weapon types on certain classes.
Looks like the wait's over.
It doesn't force, but I mean, it heavily incentivizes you to. It gives you a big reason to use the weapon that is being incentivized. Don't forget Squid G. I don't really interact with him, so I don't really know. I don't really know what he even says. We got a fragrance of the day? Of course. Creed Original Vetiver. It's a citrusy, gingery vetiver. Very clean. Very soapy, kind of. Got that vetiver, earthy, grassy thing going on, but it's, like, clean. So it smells fucking great. It's the only Creed that I own. It's great. I really like it. Expensive, though. I think it's got to go for, like, $200 on discounters. I mean, guys, I'm begging you on my hands and knees, never in your life buy Creed at retail. Please don't. I'm begging you. I'm trying. Please don't do that. I'm gonna use the MTAR against my better judgment and then rage quit, so. Oh, we're this kind of spawn trapped. Oh. Oh, we're this spawn trapped.
Threat located! Reloading now!
There's a claymore there. That's fucking insane.
Hold on! Need ammo! Danger on the map!
This gun is terrible. You can just feel it fighting against you when you're using it, man. Where can you buy it cheap? 850 different discount websites. FragranceNet, Fragrance by CA, Joma Shop, Venba Fragrance, Old Factory LLC, Reddit sellers, Facebook sellers, Discord sellers, Axe Aroma. There are many, many, many places. Cologne sponsorship incoming. I wish. I'd be goated. Hey, Lesson Demo Dobles, sponsor me, bro. They've only ever released 10 fragrances, and I own 5 of them, so come on. A 50% ownership rate is fucking rare for a brand. Typically, it's like 2%. Zavod 311 is an overrated map. Zavod was never one of my favorite maps. Never was. Always felt it was too dark. I don't know. It just always seemed just poorly lit. I don't know. Have you ever tried SVD? No. SVD is... My girlfriend's brother got a kitten, like a 6-week-old kitten. Dude. It's an orange stripy cat. And he named her Pumpkin. And she's a little baby. She's so sweet. Oh my god.
Time to get the fuck into Dodge.
I'm using a shotgun, so have fun. Actually, I'm using a shotgun while I play a character that tells me if there's somebody close to me because it's overpowered. So good luck, guys. Should I play with claymores? Dude, this is a degenerate loadout. Holy fuck. This is cringe.
There's a tango, 90 meters away from my position.
Oh, enemy's close. Look at the blinking thing on my screen. Oh, enemy's close, guys. Oh, they're right here. Have fun.
Charge armed and ready.
If I kill someone with that, I'm gonna laugh.
Clean hit, one down.
Dude, and Recon has that. So insanely strong, actually.
Tango sighted. Target down. Deploying grenade. Careful at the marker. Reload.
Hello? Can't move. I'm just stuck.
Spotted tango. Got one. Reloading.
Such a degenerate for this. Holy fuck. Then I spawn under you because I'm yikes. I'm sorry, you can't chase after me. I overcooked it. I overcooked it. Overcooked it. I hate this game so much. I hate this game so much. I hate this map so much. I hate everything about it. It really is just one of the absolute fucking worst maps I've ever played in my entire gaming life.
Got one. Charge is ready.
What do I even do differently? This map is just terribly designed.
Danger here!
It's just the fucking, the map is never good diff. And, great. Fun. Awesome. All right. That's enough of this piece of shit for today. God. Reminder, if you're trying to send in Battlefield top plays, tonight is the last night to send them in before I make the next top plays, which goes up on Sunday. If you didn't know, I brought back the Battlefield top plays, which everyone was missing. Episodes go up every single Sunday. Submit clips to submitbattlefieldtopplays@gmail.com. Do not send me anything that was recorded on like a fucking rock you found outside. Don't send me edited together YouTube videos. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for the gifted subs. Thank you for the massive donation on YouTube as well. Appreciate that. Yeah. Video about the class stuff tomorrow, and then on Sunday, top plays. So, all right, I'll see you guys later. Thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna go, well, I have to go make these videos, so yeah, I'm gonna go make the videos. Goodbye.